Denzel Hayes Washington Jr. was born on December 28, 1954, in Mount Vernon, New York. He is the middle of three children of a beautician mother, Lennis, from Georgia, and a Pentecostal minister father, Denzel Washington Sr., from Virginia. After graduating from high school, Denzel enrolled at Fordham University, intent on a career in journalism. However, he caught the acting bug while appearing in student drama productions, and upon graduation, he moved to San Francisco and enrolled at the American Conservatory Theater. He left ACT after only 1 year to seek work as an actor. His first paid acting role was in a summer stock theater stage production in St. Mary's City, Maryland. The play was Wings of the Morning, which is about the founding of the colony of Maryland, now the state of Maryland, and the early days of the Maryland Colonial Assembly, a legislative body. He played the part of a real historical character, Matthias da Sousa, although much of the dialogue was created. Afterwards, he began to pursue screen roles in earnest. With his acting versatility and powerful presence, he had no difficulty finding work in numerous television productions. He made his first big screen appearance in Carbon Copy, 1981, with George Segal. Through the 1980s, he worked in both movies and television and was chosen for the plum role of Dr. Philip Chandler in NBC's hit medical series St. Elsewhere, 1982, a role that he would play for 6 years. In 1989, his film career began to take precedence when he won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for his portrayal of Trip, the runaway slave in Edward Zwick's powerful historical masterpiece, Glory, 1989. Washington has received much critical acclaim for his film work since the 1990s, including his portrayals of real-life figures such as South African anti-apartheid activist Steve Biko in Cry Freedom, 1987, Muslim minister and human rights activist Malcolm X in Malcolm X, 1992, boxer Reuben Hurricane Carter in The Hurricane, 1999, football coach Herman Boone in Remember the Titans, 2000, poet and educator Melvin B. Tolson in The Great Debaters, 2007, and drug kingpin Frank Lucas in American Gangster, 2007. Malcolm X and The Hurricane garnered him Oscar nominations for Best Actor, before he finally won that statuette in 2002 for his lead role in Training Day, 2001. Through the 1990s, Denzel also co-starred in such big-budget productions as The Pelican Brief, 1993, Philadelphia, 1993, Crimson Tide, 1995, The Preacher's Wife, 1996, and Courage Under Fire, 1996, a role for which he was paid $10 million. He continued to define his on-screen persona as the tough, no-nonsense hero through the 2000s in films like Out of Time, 2003, Man on Fire, 2004, Inside Man, 2006, and The Taking of Pelham 123, 2009. Cerebral and meticulous in his film work, he made his debut as a director with Antwone Fisher, 2002. He also directed The Great Debaters, 2007, and Fences, 2016. In 2010, Washington headlined The Book of Eli, 2010, a post-apocalyptic drama. Later that year, he starred as a veteran railroad engineer in the action film Unstoppable, 2010, about an unmanned, half-mile-long runaway freight train carrying dangerous cargo. The film was his fifth and final collaboration with director Tony Scott. In 2012, Washington starred in Flight, 2012, for which he was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actor. He co-starred with Ryan Reynolds in Safe House, 2012, and prepared for his role by subjecting himself to a torture session that included waterboarding. In 2013, Washington starred in Two Guns, 2013, alongside Mark Wahlberg. In 2014, he starred in The Equalizer, 2014, an action thriller film directed by Antoine Fuqua and written by Richard Wenk, based on the television series of same name starring Edward Woodward. During this time period, he also took on the role of producer for some of his films, including The Book of Eli and Safe House. Personal life. He lives in Los Angeles, California with his wife, Pauletta Washington, and their 4 children. Accolades. Washington has received numerous accolades, including 2 Academy Awards, a Tony Award, 3 Golden Globe Awards, a Screen Actors Guild Award, and 2 Silver Bears. He has also received nominations for a Grammy Award and 2 Primetime Emmy Awards. Washington has also received numerous honorary awards such as the Stanley Kubrick Britannia Award in 2007, the Golden Globe Cecil B. DeMille Award in 2016, and the AFI Life Achievement Award in 2019. He was honored with the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2022. Net worth. Denzel Washington is an American actor, screenwriter, producer, and director who has a net worth of $300 million. Denzel Washington has been one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood for several decades running. In a typical acting and producing year, Denzel easily earns $60, $80 million. Whereabout? These days, Washington's on-screen work isn't limited to his acting. He's now directed several films, most recently A Journal for Jordan, and produced several more, including multiple screen adaptations of August Wilson's plays. An on-screen adaptation of Wilson's The Piano Lesson is set to premiere in November. Philanthropic endeavors. Denzel has spent time visiting wounded soldiers at Fisher houses, hospitals which provide housing for injured soldiers' families at little or no cost, and made a large donation to the Fisher House Foundation. Spokesperson for the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, honorary chairperson for Save Africa's Children, lifetime founder member of the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund. Washington donated over $2 million to Wiley College to re-establish its debate team. Please subscribe for more.